Welcome to this video. In this video we would like to talk about the general beliefs of fitness training and supplements. Because the mainstream belief and also what the big industries are telling us all the time is you need to go to the gym, you need the latest fitness program, and you need this and that supplement to be healthy.
Be healthy or to be fit or to be slim or to have energy for training.
Oh yeah, energy, that's a big thing also with a lot of supplements, that you feel good, that you have enough power,
motivation for workout.
Take a pill and your brain will function better.
Take a pill and you lose 30 pounds within the first 2 weeks. Good luck with that. And the health benefits and health like a consequence of taking all the supplements and achieving results or not. So you know a little bit about the training. You are a trainer yourself. You developed your own fitness method and your energy flow method that helps body to keep the right energy level, right? Good conditions of muscles and joints, good sleep.
Actually, in short, I would say, because the energy flow method is based on the ancient methods from Asia, like qigong, breathing techniques, and so on. So in general, it is activating all the self-healing powers of the body. And so we would like to compare a little bit also what the traditional methods from China or India
and modern efficiency and effectiveness of the fitness training, fitness and every type of fit exercise, sport.
Yes, and pill. Just in short, my opinion, I don't want to hurt you right now, but the conventional fitness training and also most of the supplements, it's completely crap. And
you just crushed my world.
And I would like to explain also now why I think like that, or why I'm bringing on that statement.
Better have a good explanation.
First of all, to have a little bit of medical background, how the body is functioning and how well-being and system is running. 90% of the immune system is dependent on the organ function. So from weightlifting alone, you will never have a strong immune system.
You will just have a lot of muscles around you.
Exactly.
But still, I will need some pill or some kind of energy drink to just have energy to develop these muscles throughout the training.
Yes, maybe not necessarily, but this is how it all links together. Also, people think like they need a big muscle, and then they need the certain supplements, and then they have everything they want about the health and the fitness and the good look and the vitality.
Because actually, all my trainers were always telling me they were actually preparing some kind of concoction of different type of pills and. That they will help me to develop muscles, then they will motivate me, then they will help me to burn my fat tissue while developing the muscles. So looks like I need pills to have motivation for workout, to develop the muscles, to have energy throughout the training and to get the results. So you tell me I don't.
Exactly. So because first of all, for a strong body you need a strong immune system. And you don't get that with muscle training. There are a lot of totally pumped up guys who have a cold every 2 or 3 months, and simply because
big guys with a small tissue.
And so this is one of the points. We need a strong immune system. The other thing is, of course, the fitness training will also improve the blood circulation and the general good condition of the body. But at the same time, it's also burning the body, because you because you put your system under stress.
But you want to burn fat. You want to sweat it out.
Yes. Not in the good term of fat burning. Burning the body in terms of making the tissue of the body degenerate much quicker.
You mean like a material that you use a lot, it
Exactly.
will decompose or degenerate at some point.
Exactly, and that is what you also do with conventional fitness training.
Yeah.
And also, if you look at guys who are around 50, and 50 is not old, and people who do
they look old.
Weightlifting their whole life,
Oh
they
my
look
gosh.
old. They look very, don't look healthy.
Actually, you're right, because they have impressive body mass, but you look at their face and it's at least 10 years older than they look 10 years older
Exactly.
than they are.
And imagine
So that's
usually,
because they are using their material too much. They are just burning
totally.
themselves. Okay.
And they are also good to know, they usually don't drink alcohol or just very little. So they're
Okay.
very health considerate, but still they look quite old.
Oh my.
Yeah. And this simply, because you burn the system in a negative way.
So, but if someone is going to the gym to develop this muscle, they don't think about that because they just want the results in either a slim figure or big muscle tissue. They don't think that they are just consuming their body. They are just like degenerating it by putting themselves too much pressure.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And of course, we're not talking now about the looking of the body, because if people want to have a good-looking body, then of course that's also a way to do it.
At least for a while.
At least for a while. Not
Then
in
to
the long
switch
term.
to your method.
But health-wise, it absolutely does make any sense. Yeah, and so as mentioned already, you don't train your immune system. But for example, what does train the immune system is, for example, to just start very simple, deep breathing. And why does it train the immune system?
And what does it mean, deep breathing?
Deep breathing means belly breathing.
Belly? Because we normally breathe like this.
Exactly. But it's also possible to breathe deeply into the belly.
Okay.
If you look at babies, they always breathe like that.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of health benefits from it. And, I did a couple of workshops, and more than 90% of people, they have a problem with breathing deeply. And just the deep breathing alone is boosting the immune system. Why? Because your diaphragm will expand with every single breath you do during the day. And therefore the organs get a constant massage.
Yeah,
So-
I feel the organs when I do it.
Exactly. And also the belly comes out when breathing in, and it goes back in when breathing out. So you have a pump for the organs.
Like harmony.
And imagine, usually people never do it, and what would happen if you do it the whole day naturally? You have a constant organ stimulation. It will pump
Yeah, it's
more
like
blood.
a massage organs.
Exactly.
Okay. And why it's beneficial for the immune system, massaging the organs? Because to me it's just like squeezing them and
if
in
you
and out.
massage them, they will function better.
Why?
You're also supporting them. For example, the liver, if you move it again and again, and we can also do it in the Tibetan breathing, the toxins will be released much quicker.
Yeah, that
Simply
makes sense.
like a support for the organs, and an activation also.
Squeezing them out.
Yeah. And we talked now about the fitness training in a more not so nice point of view, but just as an example, if you don't train a muscle, it also you don't have it. And with the organs, if you don't move them, they are also in a poor condition. Yeah. So for the organ health, for the immune system health, the good organs are vital or essential.
Yeah. So from what you're saying, like to be healthy, you need a movement. So either movement to develop the muscles or movement for the organs to just activate them, removing toxins and just boosting their function.
Yes, but when it's about the health aspect of training, the methods like the qigong, yoga, different breathing techniques are much more effective than any type of conventional fitness training. And on top of that, they're also much more effective than any type of supplement. And here's why. Because most people's intestines, for example, are also totally full with rubbish. Because many people don't take care of their health. Even though we take care, we still have a lot of toxins in the food nowadays, all the pesticides and so on. And the different stuff we take into the system get also stuck in the intestines.
That also is the same what I finally realized what is useful when you want to lose weight, because we also have a lot of different offers for different supplements. Oh my gosh, there's so many different commercials and offerings, like take this pill, you will lose weight. And I just realized that even if the pill is great, you need to have a good environment for it to work. So what I learned from herbologists and a different and natural therapy, like trainers and I don't know how to call them actually, like natural therapists, is that the first thing you have to do is just physically remove blockages in your intestines. It's just like physical removal. So it's either some kind of detoxifying teas. Some people go the colon cleaning or the enemas, just to remove the rubbish, because that's physically something that's stuck there. So whatever you put in won't be able to nurture you in your guts, through your guts, because there's a lot of different chemical reactions happening in our body to transform the nutrients into our system, because the guts are just simply stuck. So first removing the physical blockages, like the thing you have in your guts, then having the toxin removal from different type of herbs, or fasting also, it helps. And then you can think about the supplements and nourishing your body through the good diet, fresh foods, or some people are juicing, and the supplements to support all of that process. And then if you have the body already cleansed and ready for action, then you can take whatever supplements if they are safe. And then if this combined with exercise, that can deliver effect. And not just you're taking a pill and you're just expecting something to happen, because there are so many different things, like you said, either organs don't function, or you have stuck guts, or just simply have so much toxins that all the cells are just being cluttered by this. So whatever goodness you're introducing by eating just had no chance to go there.
Exactly. And to get more of the goodness of the vitamins and minerals in the body, before even thinking of the supplements, that's far away. And even before thinking of healthy food, it makes so much more sense to make the system running properly. And just especially the cleansing exercises from the Tibetan breathing or pranayama, like Nauli.
Also, you can cleanse also through breathing.
Exactly, you can cleanse the whole system through the breathing methods and through the movement of the organs. And because all the rubbish will be released out of the system, the detoxification will be supported, and you can overcome nutrient deficiency just from the breathing methods, for example, because your body will be able simply that what you take already to absorb much better.
Oh wow!
And
how can you give me an example of that type of exercise?
You know it, Nauli.
So Nauli is the one that just like you make round movements with your belly. So then you just massage the organs. You just also massage the intestines to also help to remove everything that's getting stuck. And you say also it purifies, it detoxifies as a byproduct of all of that.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? And you said also through breathing.
Through breathing, I mean, first of all, because all types of breathing methods work with the diaphragm and the stimulation of the organs.
That makes sense.
But on top of that, the more oxygen you have in the system, the better the red blood cells will be able to deliver. I on one hand the good stuff like the oxygen and nutrients, but on the other hand also to remove the rubbish.
Oh yeah.
So, and also most people,
they are just like a small cars. With the oxygen, like small cars. Okay, give me the rubbish, I deliver it out, but also from the stomach, give me the good stuff, I will deliver it when it's needed.
That's a great picture, and because it's exactly how it functions. And also most people's red blood cells are very stuck due to the toxins we take into the body from the food.
So they are in the traffic.
Yeah, they're in the traffic stuck, and what happens if you have a traffic stuck and nothing is moving?
Nothing is moving.
And you don't get the things where you want them to have.
On time, and you get fired.
You don't get the good stuff where it belongs in the cells, and you don't get the bad stuff out of the cells, out of the system. So just if you get also more oxygen in the system through the breathing methods and the breath hold techniques, the red blood cells will get loose from each other, so the traffic will flow effectively.
Cool.
And since we're already talking about cars, I have another picture in my mind. Like if you do the conventional fitness training,
Yeah.
or if you try to work with supplements, it's a little bit like if you want to tune your car. And the fitness training would be like, okay, I'm painting it new. I'm getting maybe a little bit more chrome on the tires, on the wheels.
Yeah.
And if you want to have supplements, it's like you make a new, new cover for your seats and so on.
I think on MTV there was this program, Pimping Up My Ride, something like this, just to make it tune.
My ride.
Something like that, yeah.
And if you
just to make looking cool, but maybe not necessarily it's the exchanging of the engine and really what works below
exactly. And we all know that the car is running well, we need a proper engine, and therefore we need to train the system well. That means the nervous system need to function well, and there's nothing more effective than qigong and or tai chi, meditation techniques to relax the nervous system, to make all the functions of the body go well, that the information through the nervous system flows properly. The organ function we mentioned, we talk now a lot about, and it's one of the most essential things. The blood circulation, that also everything goes where it belongs.
So let me summarize. So if I want just to my car to look cool, to look great, I can go through the fitness program for a while just to create the color I like, the shape I like.
Yes.
But either before that or after, I have to just look under the mask to just make this car running, because there's no point of having a cool car that cannot go from your garage or cannot pass a few miles without just getting stuck or needing too much petrol that you cannot afford or you cannot use it basically. So for that you need really more deep, in-depth methods that you are proposing here.
Exactly. Methods that work with the nervous system, that work with the organs. That is meditation, yoga, qigong, especially Tibetan breath yoga and pranayama is very powerful.
That's powerful.
And on top of that, for example, you can also throw out all of the supplements, because they're often about also getting more testosterone for the mane, for example, or getting more of the fat burning hormones. But where are the hormones naturally being produced? In the organs. So if you take care of them,
they will
produce more hormones. Naturally. And so you have it.
I spend so much on the supplements, and you tell me I can develop them myself.
Exactly. And it becomes even better, because serotonin is the most important neurotransmitter for happiness hormones, for the feelings of happiness. And where is serotonin being produced in the body? Most people are not aware of that. So 5% in the brain, but 95% in the intestines. So again, if they are working properly, if you stimulate them, if you activate them.
Oh my gosh! So if you have stuck guts, you're not going to produce too much serotonin anyway.
Stuck, but also not being moved. That's not only about the being stuck, but simply like if they lay just in the body, in the belly region, what they usually do, they are not motivated to do anything. But if you start moving them and stimulating them, then they get excited. And they will produce more serotonin. So you can become even more happy just on a physical level. You don't even have the aspect from the peace of mind the meditation or qigong will give you. You simply have it even on the physical level, and you will hardly get that with a conventional fitness training, because the closest what you do is maybe a crunch to activate the organs, but still it's only on the outside of the body. It's never going inside of the system.
That's true. Now he's going really deep into it, and and even if you're belly breathing alone, it actually already stimulates.
That's the thing.
Oh my gosh. There is so much about serotonin, and everyone is like pointing brain, but only 5%.
Only 5% is being produced in the brain.
Wow.
Okay. And so I mean, in general, there's much more to this topic, but I think we had an interesting chat and an introduction to give another point of perspective, because I also just don't misunderstand my harsh statement about fitness training and supplements. It's not in general bad, or I wouldn't advise against it, not at all. Everyone needs to find the method that works for them. Yeah, so I
Very
just
good,
wanted to make a provocative statement
Yeah.
to also challenge a little bit the point of view of fitness training and all the supplement industry, because I think most people have some supplements standing around in their homes.
Yeah.
If you look right now in your home, I'm sure you have something lying somewhere, some vitamin C or some pill you will have. So,
But also, if you want to spend money on them, why not? But it's also good to know that most of the ingredients you find in the supplements you can develop on your own.
Exactly.
That's, to me, most shocking.
Yeah. So we leave you with that thought, and
Very philosophical.
enjoy a few deep breaths or whatever healthy method you're doing. All the best.